Hey guys, it's Extra Mods. Today I'm going to show you how to make an automatic wheat farm in Minecraft. This is, in case some of you guys don't know, an automatic wheat farm is a quick way of harvesting your wheat after it's been fully grown in order to make bread. Now this way is so much more efficient. It takes a bit of time on survival, but it can be done, as well as creative. It's really quick, probably takes 10 minutes. So this is how it looks, just for your information. Flip the lever, pistons go back, and the water cuts off everything. I have a little one on the left too, but I'm gonna start off fresh. And as you can see, the water is angled so that it comes directly into this little path, and that's where I grab everything. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do to start this little thing off is you're gonna want to build any size dimension trench. And first, let me sleep before it gets dark. Alright, so you're going to build a trench that's 8 blocks long, and then I'll show you all the rest when I get up. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is build that trench. So you're going to go vertically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to go back, you're going to want to go over 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's another 8. So now you're going to build diagonally like this across all the way. This is where that trench is going to come in handy. The one right there. Let me turn those back off. There you go. And in case you know, the water stays there, so you don't have to keep refilling it over and over. Okay, so you're going to want to, for this project, excuse me, I should have mentioned this in the beginning, you're going to need a lever, one lever, about 7 pistons, about 30, maybe 60 redstone by itself. You're going to need 1 redstone torch. I have 2 just for the heck of it. And you're going to need about 9 redstone repeaters, a block of your choice, and a slab of your choice, along with a bucket of water. Now you're going to place the bucket of water for the trench angled towards the center. So you're just going to put 1 on each side. Don't forget, you're going to have to build a 3-block little gather point. There you go. That was pretty simple. Now you just now you fill this all the way up. This is to fertilize your soil pretty well. It does a really great job at that, and that's how you're going to grow faster. You don't necessarily need it, but you really should have it. All right, now the next step in making this is to cover this water with slab. That's not a definite, but it would look a lot better. So just get your slab and cover it up. Alright, so when you're done with that, you're going to want to build your little housing for your pistons. So you're going to want to make it about 3 lengths, and then make it all 8 across, just like how we were making the trench earlier. Okay, so once you're done with this little thing, what you're going to want to do is you're going to begin by putting your lever on, I prefer putting it on a little stone, just so, I just think it looks better. Alright, so here's your lever. Now what you're going to need to do next is put down your pistons. Your pistons are going to go, not here, but on the inner part all the way across, which should be about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, my bad. Alright, so once you have your 7 blocks, the next step is to put repeaters behind every single piston. And now, for the final step in this little session, put down redstone behind each little repeater. Okay, so you're pretty much done with the first part. Now here's the next part. You're going to want to dig 3 blocks down from your lever. 1, 2, 3. Now when you're here, you're going to want to have a little, you're going to want to be 1 block away from this lever, and that's where you start off your redstone. It's a large chain. Now I want you to dig all the way for the entire width of this contraption, and I went a little bit far on that one. Here, I could go over one. Alright, and you're just going to build all the way down till you get to the redstone behind those repeaters, which are behind the pistons. So I'm going to go down Is that good? Alright, so once you're down behind here, you're going to want to make a pretty large area. And then you're going to want to be able to see, oh, that was my fault. You're going to want to build so that you're going to be able to put down a redstone torch under your, under these, the redstone. So, alright, so what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to put one block here and then cut out all the rest. Except leave one block here, and I call that the like step down block. Alright, so you're going to listen for this noise when I put down the torch. That was the pistons releasing. As you can see, I just ignited the redstone with that torch. And that's, you know, pretty much what I have to do. Now you're going to want to continue this chain down the length of the hallway. Don't connect it to the redstone. Just to the torch. Just let it go all the way down the hallway. And somewhere in here, you're going to need a repeater. In this case, I'm going to put one in the middle, right about here. And you might need to put a little bit more. That's why I said you should have 9 repeaters. Now, when you go up here, you're going to want to, just for looks, you're just going to want to cover this up with grass. Alright, now let's see. On my first try, let's see how I did. If we could manage to get this piston contraption working. Yep, it's working. As you can see, the pistons are moving. Alright, now I want you to have the pistons extended for this next part. As you can see, they're extended. What I want you to do is get your stone, or whatever block that you were using, and I want you to cover up this because you don't want to make it look ugly. But the first thing I want you to do before that is house the water. In order to do that, on the outside edge of this piston fully extended is where you're gonna create your little tank. So go out 3 blocks from here and just cover, there you go. How did I do this again? My bad. Oh, you're gonna go over 1 and then out 1. Yeah, here we go. Now you just cover it. Here we go. Alright, and now just cover this, just like what I would do. And then you're going to want to go across the actual stone part of the piston. And this is going to be your bank for where you're going to store all your water. So, you think that it would go through, but you know, Minecraft didn't do a good job with realisticness, so you could actually dump water and it will stay. Alright, so I got my water bank, and just again, for the looks, I'm going to extend 1 more stone out, and then just cover everything. Alright, and then just finish off by covering this. Okay, now I'm fully succeeded by completing this this task. It's all done now. That's all it was. Make sure you always have the piston arms extended, and the water will never leave. So just keep that in mind. It will always stay in the pistons, and when you release it, it will come out, but it will automatically refill. As you can see, the grass is fertile now for planting because the water extends 4 blocks out. So by having it on both sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's all covered by fertileness, and so is the other side. So you got a completely fertile soil. Now the next step is getting your seeds. All you got to do is plant them, and I'm obviously not going to wait for them to be ready, so you're just going to plant all your seeds down. And then you're pretty much going to be ready. This is going to help so much efficient. It's going to be so efficient for you in your farming. You're going to be able to make tons of bread in such short amount of times. Really all of this is just, it's not that big of a video. All you're doing is collecting it. You may say, why do all of this when you could just go and collect it? This is just like a fun little thing to have that's pretty interesting. So as you can see how the water's angled down, you're going to see how it affects. So now when you flip the lever, the pistons come back and all the water flows. And it's going to carry all the seeds through this current and down, which will let me collect all of it. And that pretty much concludes this video. This is what it is. You really don't have to do that thing in the back where you cover it. It's not necessary, but I just do it so you can't see all the redstone in the back. Maybe if you're trying to be in the forest and be a little subtle, you should cover that up. So yeah, and then when you're done with all that, you collect your seeds. Make sure you already did that, and I just did that. And then you're gonna flip the lever again, and it'll pull back the pistons. All the water will be gone, and you'll be ready to plant again, but the water will stay up there. So that's all that I have for this video. I thank you so much for watching this. If you have any requests on how to do anything, I'll be more than happy to help, and I'll make a video. But this is just something that will really help you in Minecraft a lot. You can now make a automatic wheat farm in about 10 minutes. So that's all that I'm going to have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. So yeah, that's all I have, and I guess I'll see you guys later.